Mechanical keyboards. Whether you're little Timmy on a school computer or a geriatric old man on your deathbed, you've had to use a membrane keyboard before in your life. Think the 108 key plank you've probably been presented with at school in computer science class. Cheap, reliable, and most importantly, cheap. On the other end of the spectrum, you have a community of mechanical keyboard neckbeards enthusiasts who preach the wonders of the mechanical keyboard. But what is it exactly that has corrupted these creatures into spending their mortgage on a piece of plastic? Well, as opposed to the mushy feel of traditional membrane keyboards, mechanical keyboards offer a much more satisfying experience to the user that comes from the keyboard's key switches in exchange for a steeper price.
A lot.
Keyboard switches typically can fall into three categories: clicky, tactile, and linear, each with their own unique characteristics. Clicky switches are probably what you would buy if you are a gamer and have spent your fair share of time cordially conversing in Xbox 360 lobbies, and they are characteristically extremely loud and obnoxious to anyone within a 50-meter radius around you. However, they can have a very satisfying feel when typing, and they are most people's first mechanical keyboard switch. On the other hand, you have tactile switches, which give you the same satisfying feedback as clicky switches without unleashing the same volume as a Barrett 50 cal sniper shot with every word you type. It's a comfortable middle ground between clicky and linear switches, which don't have an actuation bump. Linear switches are by far the smoothest and creamiest of the three, which is to say that a lot of fast typists use them because of their responsive and effortless nature. However, for most people, the main appeal behind mechanical keyboards stems from their limitless customizability. Keycaps, split layouts, keycap height, switches, and whatever the that is. Nevertheless, I can't make a video about mechanical keyboards without talking about ergonomics. Ergonomics is a rabbit hole in itself, but most of the people that take it very seriously can help themselves from risking carpal tunnel syndrome, RSI, and getting a girlfriend. The main ways people make their keyboards more ergonomic is by using a split keyboard, which allows each hand to have a more comfortable individual position, plus it allows you to keep a drink or chosen recreational substance in close proximity at all times. Some people also choose to have an ortholinear keyboard layout, which is just a fancy way to say that the keys are not staggered, and its main benefit is that theoretically your hands should be able to travel easier vertically than horizontally. Another ergonomic modification that can be made is having a keyboard that curves inward to improve wrist posture and to be able to type in a more comfortable position. Finally, one of the more obvious ergonomic modifications you can make to your keyboard is simply having smaller layouts. Some popular sizes include full size, 10 kilos, 65%, and for the real sociopaths, 40%. The main benefit that comes from having a smaller keyboard is simply having more mouse space, and of course because they are more aesthetic. Lastly, one of the biggest contributors to the aesthetics of a keyboard comes from your keycaps. These can vary in profile, from the very tallest SA to something as short as DSA. However, these can vary greatly in design. SA is a keycap profile that is characterized by its tall and spherical shape. They have a retro and vintage look as they are based on the old typewriter keyboards. They also offer a satisfying typing feel and sound as they have a large surface area and a deep sound. XDA keycaps are a type of keycap for mechanical keyboards that have a low, flat profile and a wide surface area. Some keycap designs don't have any legends, and this could be for aesthetic reasons, but they could also help for people learning to touch type. Finally, artisan keycaps are single unique keycaps that are typically handmade, and they can really allow you to express your unique style. That's all from me. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike, and I'll see you in the next video.